Alright, what's up you guys? Not that much going on, but let me just open the hood real quick. Alright, there we go. I am gonna be cleaning all this out and maybe sanding a little bit in here. I'll explain more about that in a bit. And if you're a new subscriber, this hatch is K-swapped, obviously. And a little recap on what's done to it. It's a K24 top to bottom. It does have the TSX 2008 cams in it. Has a Type S oil pump, 50-degree VTC cam gear, and that's basically it for the motor. I do have 1000cc injectors that I'm going to put on. Not yet. All that is OEM. Well, the injectors are OEM, and the transmission is a EP3 transmission, 5-speed. So I got that. And for axles, I do have the EP3 axles and midshaft as well. PLM headers, and that's basically it. 4-roll radiator, K-tune shifter cables that are the OEM spec. But yeah, that was a little recap for you guys. Like I said, in case you guys are new subscribers, my plan for the build is get it on the dyno as soon as I can, but things keep popping up, like little things. Like for example, I gotta change this little hose because it's leaking, so I gotta do that. I also got to order a new fuel rail because this Jack Spania one did not work out for me. So stay tuned, because I am going to be replacing that fuel rail with a better one. I'll explain more in depth about why it didn't work out for me. I do have other videos that I've done in the past explaining a little bit about that Jack Spania fuel rail. It has worked for some people, and for others it hasn't. And for me, it hasn't worked. But yeah, that's a little recap on what I got going on. But for today's video, like I said, I am going to be replacing that little hose because it is leaking from the bottom. And I gotta, well, that's loose. I gotta clean all this mess up. And there are a few spots that, like for example, I want to clean all that up. Same thing on that side. And I just don't want to rely on the guy that's going to paint it. Like, I feel like he's just going to give it a light little sand and call it good. Because I just, like, my OCD's kicking in, you guys. I'm sorry. But I want to try and just sand as much as I can on there and just make it smooth. Have those little sections ready for whenever they paint the inside and cage it. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And, again, this is for the new subscribers. This is the way I made the brake lines for the staging brake. eBay staging brake, and I just bought some fittings off of Amazon. The brake lines from my local hardware store. So yeah, I do have a video on that as well if you guys are interested. But like I said, I'm gonna just sand those little sections and get to it. So I got mostly everything out, and the main spots again is that spot, the one on the top, this one in the middle, and the other two that are on this side. Those are going to be the main ones that I'm going to be sanding down. If I see anything else that catches my eye, then I'll just hit that spot as well. And also I am going to have the guy that's going to do my cage to fix all this. So he is going to cut it, but he's going to make it look nicer than this. But first I'm going to just go ahead, take this bar off. I don't know what you call that, but I'm going to go ahead, take that off. I never liked it, so that's coming off. Alright, well, that's all. And I need to fix this, but I'll do that some other day. And I didn't even know there was rust in here. I'll let the body shop guy deal with that, but like I said, I am just going to be focusing on those little areas. Also, if you're wondering what grit I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using 320. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to just show you guys what I'm going to be sanding. So I'm going to be sanding this one, these two, and these other two. Again, if I do see something else, then I'm gonna just go ahead and sand that as well. And this is how I'm currently just sitting in here. That's the sun, by the way. But yeah, it's pretty hot, but I'm gonna just start sanding away. So I went ahead and started on this side, and I already got most of it off, and you can still feel it I kind of feel like getting the grinder and try to smooth it out if I can, and then just hit it one more time with the sander. But I think that's pretty good for right there. I do have to spray some primer, that way they don't rust. I think I'll be fine by the time it gets to the body shop, so I'm gonna just leave it like this. If I see it rusting, then I'll just put some primer. But next, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this one. I did see that it was starting to peel right here, and the previous person spray painted all this black, so I don't know why they did that, and they only did like half of it. But yeah, so this part, there's like so much paint on here. I should be like wet sanding, but I'm not. I'm gonna try just wetting it right here, see if wet sanding helps it. But yeah, that's how far I got. I just did this. I'm fucking sweating, but yeah, so this one doesn't look like it's gonna be that bad. Alright, so I went ahead, I got this side done. I just did the whole strip, and yeah, I got this part as well, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just try and get that as well. This one, to be honest, kind of looks the same, so that's just gonna stay as is. Now I just got to do these two and I'm done. I don't want to do too much. I'd rather just let the body shop do all the work. That's what I'm paying them for. So yeah, I'm gonna just make sure I get these spots, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna just get these two and I'll pick up the camera once I'm done. Guys, it's like 108 degrees right now. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, so that's as good as it's gonna get. So I got this part done, and this one, not the best, but at least I know I did something. In case the body shop guys didn't do anything, I know that I'll just be satisfied. Just gotta put some primer and that should be fine, but everything's pretty smooth, so that's good. And I did try sanding this, but it looks pretty ugly, so I think I'm gonna just leave this side alone. I'll let the body shop guys do all the work. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and try tucking this away, because it's annoying just seeing it like this. So I'm gonna go ahead, tuck all that away. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm gonna leave them as is. I'm gonna just toss them over the side of right here and just leave them there. But in the future, after it is painted and stuff, I'm gonna just go ahead, get some clamps and just grab this and just run it right here on the side. Put a clamp right here, then another one right here. Just go all along the edge. It should look nice. So I'm gonna just leave that, and I'm gonna just leave this as well, but I might just put a little zip tie right there in the corner or something. But I'm gonna just be honest, you guys, I just don't feel like doing anything today. I work at a dealership, and just working on cars all day and then get out of work and then go work on your own car, it's annoying. I almost forgot to put these guys back. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I'm gonna take off this little hose right here because it is leaking, so I'm gonna just replace that. Hopefully it doesn't leak too much. It is full, so hopefully that when I take the hose out, I could just plug it with my finger and nothing comes out.
A few moments later.
Oh fuck. Alright, so now I gotta find a little hose that fits here and fits at the end of the slave cylinder or master cylinder. But out of all these hoses, this one's the one that barely fits, but it still feels a little bit loose. So I'm gonna just take this reservoir with me, go to O'Reilly's, and see if I could find a hose that could fit a little bit tighter than this, because I feel like if I put a clamp on this, it's still gonna leak. So I just gotta find a hose that's a little bit more tighter. Not a lot going on today, but It's pretty much the end of this video. I am waiting on the fuel rail to arrive, so that's gonna be the next video. But subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.